Alles klar, Leute. Wir sind jetzt hier beim Meet the Athletes und wir stehen beim Reagan Grimes. Wir warten, bis die das Foto gemacht haben und dann werde ich ihm ein paar Fragen stellen. We're at Reagan Grimes' I guess booth, okay?
This magnificent
Yeah. Very pompous today. But Reagan, your first Olympia. I'm fucking jealous, I'm telling you, man. And how do you feel?
I feel amazing, man. Yeah, it's really cool. I never knew, I would make it here. It was just always a dream. And to be here today, it's a surreal feeling, man. Yeah.
Believe me, I can.
I just want to get up there now. I just want to do this thing. I want to do this thing and show, the work I put in and prove to all those people that I'm classic. A lot of people, you hear it over and over. Yeah. You guys have out of Germany, Hoffman bodybuilding. David, yes. Is there another one too? No, just David. And I can't believe how loyal the German fans are of him. Like, if it's David or nobody, like German people are very passionate, about their people, which is really cool to see. You don't get that every country, I don't think. Yeah.
No. And you're working with Chris Aceto?
Yes, yeah, working with Chris Aceto. I've worked with him for now about 4 years, so yeah, it's been going good. Yeah.
Man, I want to wish you good luck. And actually, one more question.
Yes.
How tall are you and how much do you weigh?
I weighed today, so I'm just under 6 feet, so I weighed today at 222.
222?
222. Yeah.
Wow, god damn it. How did you make it down there?
I basically just, unlike New York, where I had to really pull a lot of water, this time it wasn't actually too bad. It was, I think I was around 230 when I got here. So all I did was at midnight I cut my water. I pulled a little bit of water and did some Epsom salt baths, and I ended up right on the mark. So it was clean. It was nice, and not like New York where I kind of showed up as a bodybuilder. Like I was literally showed up 245, and I had to get down to 222. That was never again. I was like, that's it, Yeah.
Okay, man. So thanks again.
Nice
See you.
to you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
222, das ist 100 Kilo. Ja. Und er ist genauso groß wie ich. Ja, also. Ja. Schauen wir mal weiter, wen wir hier noch finden. Flex Lewis hat natürlich schon eine Riesenschlange. Und ich glaube, es ist ein bisschen arschlochmäßig, sich da jetzt einfach vorzudrängeln. Also die Unterarme sind schon übel, wie man sieht. Und rasiert hat er sich auch, zum Glück. Ich würde sagen, also mein Tipp ist natürlich, dass der Flex gewinnt. Gibt es überhaupt nichts zu diskutieren. Wir sind am Stand von Stanimal. Er kommt aus Frankreich ursprünglich, wohnt jetzt in Venice, trainiert da hinten mit dem Psycho Chris, das ist der Trainer. Er trainiert auch zusammen mit dem Shawn Rhoden, diesen Trainingspartner, und macht auch Classic gegen den Reagan Grimes. Stanimal, how are you doing?
Good to meet you too.
This is your first Olympia?
This is my first Olympia, yes.
And you're training partners with Shawn Rhoden, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
So, how does that feel?
It's pretty amazing. I mean, first it was a huge dream of mine just to be able to experience the Olympia, behind the scene as a fan of bodybuilding. And I've been lucky to do that the last 3 years with Shawn, really following, what's going on backstage, behind the scenes, in the room, all the last few days, the transformation, the depletion, the fatigue, and the mental struggles, everything. And now I have the opportunity to experience it myself, so it's pretty amazing.
So you're enjoying it. You're enjoying the process, right?
Oh, a lot, yeah. That's a big part about what I'm doing is just enjoying every bit of it. And I've been really prepared just watching him, over the last 3 years. So I really know exactly, what's going on this weekend, and it just feels already familiar to me. So it's pretty cool.
It's fucking good to hear that, man. Because I hate those people, complaining, and I can't drink, and I can't do that, and I hate it. And it's the best job in the world.
Exactly, I couldn't agree more. I love it. I love every bit of it. The harder it is, the more the sweeter the victory is, and it just makes it so much better. Yeah.
I hear you. So you came over from France?
Yeah, I was born in France, but I grew up in Switzerland. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch auch, aber
okay.
aber ich kann nicht hier sprechen mehr.
We stick to English. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was born in Switzerland and in France, and I grew up in Switzerland. I came here 5 years ago. It was supposed to be for 5 weeks, and it's going to be 5 years next month.
Actually, Lee Priest has a similar story. He was invited by Ed Connors, and he told him to stay for 6 weeks, and then he ended up staying 15 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, back in the days, they had a house, and Ed Connor would just welcome every bodybuilders in Venice. That was great. I mean, I didn't have that chance, but I've been pretty lucky, pretty fortunate in my journey. So
I've stayed at Ed Connor's house for 6 weeks. Yeah.
You have? Oh, great. I met him at the FIBO actually last year. Yeah.
You're doing classic physique. We just talked to Reagan, and he said it's gonna beat your ass. No, he didn't. But just. So how do you feel? How do you feel as far as your preparation? How confident are you, and what do you expect?
I'm 100% confident, and I expect to win that show. Yeah.
Damn it! I didn't expect that. Because normally people are I'm just trying to be better than last time and all that.
Yeah, I mean, I am better than last time, but a lot better. I qualified early, so I had my first ever long time off to really grow during the off season, and I think it shows now. And I think I don't have any weaknesses, and so it's going to expose anybody else's weakness.
So you're going to win?
Oh yeah, I think so. Okay. The conditioning is my best ever, and I brought up everything I wanted how I wanted, so I couldn't be more happy with what I have right now.
That's the trainer.
Exactly.
Did he get that confidence from you?
No, he put in his work. We said we mapped out a plan, and he did all of his homework, all of his assignments. So he should feel. He looks the way he feels. So it couldn't have been any better. All he needs is a look and a comparison, and it's going to show for itself.
That's Psycho Chris. Who do you used to train with? You're a veteran. People don't know that. They
know. They got YouTube. Dillette, Cormier, Flex. I mean, all the greats I learned from and was able to train with. And so I've been around for a long time. And Stan was a sponge. He just sucked it all up and he absorbed it all. And results, it's a perfect thing with him and Shawn. I never seen guys train like that. I remember when Stan, all of his weak body parts are his best body parts. Now, literally, that's not exaggeration. And now we have to bring the other body parts up to match those. So I think he's the epitome of classic physique. He's the epitome of it. The poses, the way he trained, the old school training. The only thing different about his training, he had new school technology with Chris Aceto as far as the diet, nutrition. But the training was all old school, just all old school, going how we feel, just balls out and just doing that. So
honestly, I think that's the way it works. All that new school bullshit. Yeah. So, thank you guys for the interview. Thank you very much. Good luck. Good luck. And yeah.
It's going to be a good show.
It's going to be a good show.
Give me a show. I was right here. He will be the hardest on show. He will be the most polished on the stage, and all he needs is a comparison. And he's gonna be in the mix. He's gonna be in the mix. So market works.
Also Leute, Stanimal, haltet nach ihm Ausschau. Er hat auch einen YouTube-Kanal und ja, Konkurrenz für den David. Dankeschön, Leute. Iain Valliere. Das ist echt ein guter Freund von mir. Hat super Fortschritte gemacht. Und ich bin echt Ich muss sagen, ich bin ziemlich neidisch. Ich würde auch so gern mitmachen, aber ich gebe mein Bestes, dass ich nächstes Jahr dabei bin. Okay. So, Mr. Valliere, your very first, meet the athletes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually my second, but first being in it.
The first.
Last time I sat with Multiple.
Yeah, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. It feels. I'm sure it feels completely different, right?
It does, yeah. I mean, it's cool to be here and see the fans and people actually wanted to come up and get my shirts and take photos. It's cool. It's a cool experience for sure. So.
By the way, I got to pick up a shirt too.
No shirts for you.
No shirts. Okay.
No, it's $20 then. No, we'll get you a shirt. Yeah.
Matt has done your diet. We already talked to mit Matt Jensen haben wir schon geredet. How long have you been working with Matt now in total?
Just over 2 years. We started working together early 2016. We did a couple shows together in 2016, and then I took 2017 all off to grow, and then back this year we did starting at Indy and into this show. So this is my third show this year with him. Fourth show this year with him.
So when you took that time off, okay, why did you take so much time off, and what was your mindset during that time period?
Well, I took the time off because I just need to grow. I mean, my placings weren't like I was always the leanest guy in the show, but my placings were not where I wanted them to be. So I figured, okay.
Sounds familiar.
I'm sure, yeah. So I just looked at them like, hey, well, if I'm the leanest guy in all these shows and I'm still not placing where I need to place, what do I need to do? I need to grow. So I just took the time. I didn't set like an initial time frame. I just said until I get, where I think I need to be competitive, which I just completely went off instinct. I just took that whole, 18 months to grow, and then once I was ready, I, started prep for Indy. So, yeah.
And that's where we met again.
That's where we met again.
Because the first time we met
Here.
in Las Vegas. Yeah.
2015. No.
2013. 13.
Yeah, 13. Jeez.
The buffet, actually.
Buffet in the Westgate. Yeah. Yeah.
We ate chickens.
You ate chickens. I ate garbage. I ate chicken and salad. I was eating, friggin', cake and ice cream, I think. But,
Johnny Shreve was with us, right?
Johnny Shreve, yeah.
That was the first time we met.
Yeah.
And we turned pro 1 week apart from each other. I turned pro the week earlier, and you turned pro the week after.
Yeah, in 2014, yeah.
Acapulco?
Yeah, Acapulco, Mexico. Yeah.
So we met in 2014 at the Olympia. Or did we meet in 2013?
Oh, it would have been 14. Yeah, it would have been.
Would have been 14 because we were both.
Yeah, it would have been 2014. Yeah, so 4 years ago. Yeah.
Damn it.
Time flies.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about tomorrow? About your, your placing, and how confident are you in yourself?
I know I'm at my all-time best, and I think my all-time best here can definitely be competitive. Do I think I'm going to win the show? No, I'm realistic. Do I think that, I can sneak in that top 10 if I'm on? Absolutely. And I'm, you're always banking on maybe a couple guys being off here and there. Maybe you could sneak up a little higher. It's definitely possible. So as long as I do my work and I make sure I'm 100% on, I'm just going to leave the rest to fate. And it's really all I can do, right? So that's it.
I completely agree. You got a top 10 physique. Yeah.
I like to think so.
Yeah. No, you got it. You have to think so.
Yeah.
I just want to wish you the best of luck.
Thanks, man.
Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of good things to come for Iain Valliere. Dankeschön. Und wir schauen mal, dass ich ein T-Shirt bekomme. Und dann gehen wir weiter zum nächsten. Wir sind auf dem Weg zum Phil Heath, der natürlich die allerlängste Schlange hat. Vielleicht können wir da mal drüber schwenken, sieht brutal aus. Die allerlängste Schlange natürlich. Und da sitzt er da vorne. Mr. Olympia. 7-mal. Und wenn ihr mich fragt, bald 8-mal. Ziemlich viel Merchandise dabei hier. Und das sind die DVDs von ihm, die gibt es auch auf seiner Webseite. Go ahead, man. Ja.
How much are these?
30. They're like crop hoodie.
Oh, they're so cool. Are you doing these?
Yeah.
How much do the hats go for?
Yes.
25.
25?
Hats are 25, shirts 25 also.
Is he gonna sign it if I buy it?
Yeah, have to wait a line.
Oh, god damn it. That's a lot of fucking weight. Alright, so Phil Heath. 7 times, going on 8 times Mr. Olympia. Oh, ich rede schon wieder Englisch, tut mir leid, Leute. It's George the Bull, D-A, okay? Not the. Peterson, the man with the best back on stage, right?
Absolutely, second to none. You know, I mean, when you know that you're good, I mean, you have to be confident about it. Definitely humble, but you know, I know that I have the best back on that stage. I'm going to display it tomorrow, so keep a lookout.
So you're confident, but who's going to win the show tomorrow?
I will.
Tomorrow and on Saturday.
Well, in the classic physique division, I plan to win the show tomorrow. Tomorrow night. We're only up for one night, Friday. Yeah, so I'll be at the end of Friday night. I'll be classic physique Mr. Olympia.
You heard the man. I like the confidence. Also ihr habt's gehört. Dieses Selbstbewusstsein finde ich toll. Ja. Because no one trains for second place, right? And we want to wish you good luck from Germany.
So much. I mean, I appreciate all your support, Germany, but I also want to let you know one thing. Even though the goal is to become Mr. Olympia, that's not my primary goal. My primary goal is to bring an amazing physique to that stage. Whatever else happens after that happens. But if I go on that stage and I look amazing, I did my job.
Toll gesagt. Nicely said. Thank you very much, man. Good luck. We're over here with Ryan Terry. Yes. Men's physique. Competitor.
Yeah.
When are you going on stage?
So we're on Saturday. So yeah, it's a run-through show. So we start at 10 and we're probably done finals by 12:30. So 2 more days. Got to tan up, more carbing up, need to fill up, but all good.
So actually, I gotta tell you, you're very popular in Germany, amongst German fans, and so we figured we're gonna interview you for them. How do you feel? How confident are you? And how do you see yourself place?
To me, I'm not naturally a confident person. So obviously going off previous Olympias, coming 6th, 4th and 2nd, obviously there's only one place and I really need now, and that's that 1st place. But I've worked really hard this year. We've gone back to the drawing board. Focus more on condition this year rather than size, because I can't beat some of the bigger guys. So I need to focus on my strengths, which is bringing my condition. So come Saturday, hopefully we'll give it a good go.
So, but you have trained with the mindset to win this thing, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I won the Arnold Classic last year and 2nd place by 1 point for the Olympia. So it was so close. So I know I've got it in me. I just just got to take it to the next level, and that's what I've done this year. I really want it this year.
Well, we're gonna wish you the best of luck.
I appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Can we get an ab shot?
Oh, a bit bloated in a minute.
Oh yeah, it's crazy bloated, man.
It's carbon up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. One. Thanks. Appreciate that one. Also wir sehen hier gerade, wie die Profis das machen. Die drängeln sich nämlich einfach vor und stellen sich nicht in die Schlange, so wie wir Idioten. Ja. Aber wir wollen hier heute keine, ja, wie soll ich sagen, wir wollen nicht rausgeschmissen werden und deswegen halten wir uns mal lieber zurück. Aber wir können uns den Dave gleich mal schnappen und schauen, was der so denkt über die Platzierung und was wir so aufschnappen können von ihm. Dave Palumbo ist übrigens hat die Seite rxmuscle.com in Deutschland, in USA, so Deutschland. Dave, get over here.
Oh, my good friend.
How you doing?
Chris, we can interview each other.
Yeah.
We have dueling microphones. This is kind of little homoerotic type stuff we're doing here. But what are you doing interviewing people? Who are you interviewing people for?
I'm interviewing people for Body-Xtreme.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
For
yeah,
Pierre.
Pierre, yeah.
And
Where's Pierre?
he's home, man.
This is the first Olympia he's missed.
Ja, I don't know why. Warum ist der Pierre nicht da?
War die letzten 4 Jahre nicht da.
He's burnt out.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe his wife,
Yeah.
You know all about that,
I
right?
know all about that, yeah, because when you have a family, you have obligations.
Yeah.
You don't know yet because you're still single.
Yeah. Still. I just met a girl.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Her name is Isabella.
Right.
But
German?
Yes.
Okay.
But half Brazilian.
Wow, that's a interesting combination.
Yeah. And let's see how that works out.
What are you gonna do? You gonna compete again this year?
Probably not, man.
No?
I gotta pull an Iain Valliere. Take some time off and then grow. Yeah.
Iain looks great, right?
Oh fuck yeah! And he turned pro 1 week after I did.
Yeah, I remember. I was there.
In Acapulco, and I turned pro in Prague.
Yeah.
And
What's your prediction for the Olympia?
mine?
Yes.
Phil is gonna win.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. No more questions.
And yours? Yeah. What's your prediction?
I think Phil's gonna win too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh, who's gonna play second? That's the question.
I'm looking for the second place guy, Big Ramy. I don't know where he is, but I want to interview him.
Yeah, but that's your pick for second?
Yeah. I think it's going to be the same as last year. I don't think there's going to be. I think the only person who's going to change placing is Rhoden. I got Rhoden third.
Rhoden third and Bonac.
Last year. I think he's going to beat Bonac. Although, you know what? Yeah. Who knows? Who really knows? I think that Rhoden's capable of beating Bonac if he's at his best.
Easy.
Yeah, I think he's got a better physique. But, and he's taller. I just think that, you can't make predictions on the Olympia because we never know who's going to show up in shape. And that's the problem. You try to handicap it based on guys at their best, but no one's ever at their best. If you get 25% of the guys at their best, you're lucky. Phil is consistently usually at his best, and which is why he always wins. Dexter too. That's why Dexter sneaks in there and wins shows.
And even when Phil is off, his off is still better than most guys' best.
Yeah, and Ramy is like a Kai. He's got all the tools to beat Phil. He just doesn't bring the conditioning he needs to. And you're not going to beat reigning Mr. Olympia when he comes in shredded to the bone and you're not at your best. And that's just the bottom line. You heard it here first.
Thank you, Dave.
Of course.
It's always a pleasure to meet you. Wir sind immer noch bei Shawn Rhoden. Wie ihr gehört habt, ich bin der gleichen Meinung. Top 3 Material auf jeden Fall. Also den Bonac von letzten Jahr kann er schlagen. Stellt sich nur die Frage, ob er dieses Mal in Form ist, weil der ist ja immer so ein bisschen, wie man so schön sagt, hit or miss. Ja? Also manchmal trifft er ins Schwarze, manchmal halt total daneben und das wird entscheiden, ob er es in die Top 3 schafft oder nicht. Gewinnen, vergiss es. Auch wenn er sagt, er hat ja bei der Pressekonferenz gesagt, er gewinnt. Aber wenn du mich fragst, keine Chance. Ja, wir gucken jetzt mal, wen wir noch finden können. Wir sehen uns dann. How you doing? Oh, awesome. You look great.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I saw the bicep split immediately. Can we see the bicep split? Oh, goddamn. That's serious, man. How do you feel about, tomorrow? Or actually, is it tomorrow?
It's tomorrow, yeah, it's tomorrow.
I'm jet lagged.
It's cool, it's cool. I know you got to come far, but yeah, I feel great, man. I feel great. Everything's on track in a very comfortable spot right now. So it's just about just completing it, not stressing, and just doing what I need to do to finish it off, man. I can't wait to get on stage tomorrow, to be honest. I can't wait.
So you're really enjoying it, the whole thing?
I'm really enjoying it, man. The only time, man, the press conference was a little long, and I ate a meal right before it started, and it went like 3 hours, and I was so hungry after, man, you get that mood, and I was in that hungry, I need food mood, and my car was locked and I needed some keys. So I kind of went to that fight or flight mode there for that minute. But as soon as I ate, everything came back to me again. I was myself,
I hear you. And as far as your placing goes tomorrow, where do you see yourself?
Well, I see myself at least in the top 5, Top 3 would be better. But I'm here to shake things up, to be honest. I'm here to really shake things up. We're tired of the same old stuff, man. And that's what I've been going to Kuwait training for, to improve, to kind of break the monotony a little bit, man. Some things got to change. That's just how I feel.
Well, thank you very much from the fans of Germany. And best of luck. Best of luck.
It's good seeing you, man. Keep it up, bro. Yeah. All right.
Nathan, you got 2 minutes for me and German fans. Real quick, because we already talked to Matt. and he sounds confident in you being able to break in the top 5. Possibly, I would say he's pretty much right. You're definitely top 5 material, but you saw my post on Instagram. You said, if not this year, you're gonna beat him next year. And is that really how confident you are? So you're for real, right?
Yeah, man, for real. Because if not, then why am I here? You know, every king must lose their crown at one time. And just the same way Jay Cutler seen it with Ronnie Coleman, I see it with Phil. Phil sits there like he can't be beaten, like he's confident, but he knows he can be beaten. You know, last year and the year before, he didn't know I was, but this year now he knows who Nathan Asha is. So if he knows who I am, he's obviously worried. Now this year, my goal is get top 4. You know, take the whole year off with Matt. Put a few extra pounds on, bring the legs up and the back up, and then for sure, man, I will be down Phil's neck next year, 100%. And my goal is to beat him. You know, I believe the sport needs a new Mr. Olympia. I believe the sport needs a better ambassador, because where's Philippe? You know, he's sitting at home every day. He don't go to expos. You don't see him going to local shows with fans. You don't see him representing the brand or representing athletes. That's what a Mr. Olympia should be. You know, Jay Cutler lost the crown, but he didn't lose the title. You know, and he's an ideal Mr. Olympia. What do we have now? Some guy who comes up once a year and takes an Olympia title. Okay, you're Mr. Olympia. You have the best physique, but represent the sport. It takes more than a physique to be Mr. Olympia. Like Cedric said, and I believe I've got that. You know, a lot of people say I'm arrogant, but it's just confidence. People don't understand my humor, because I'm English, and you know yourself, we have banter, you know, and back and forth, and even when I was with you at your show, we have banter. That's just how I am, but people take it a little bit too serious. Don't take it serious, it's just fun, you know. At the end of the day, on stage, that's when it's serious.
Man, I saw you get goosebumps when you said all that. I got some goosebumps myself listening to you. And you said it a couple times. You think you are the one to take the title someday. And I like that confidence. I really, I can appreciate a man that is stands behind his words and really means what he says, and not that bullshit with I'm just trying to beat myself and last year, and well, I like hearing that. And we already talked to Matt about your prep and all that stuff, and so I just want to say thank you. Thank you on behalf of the German fans. And
I love Germany, man. I'll be there feeble.
Yeah. So best of luck.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna need it. You know, I'm gonna need it. As much as I'm confident, a little bit of luck helps in favor. But I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm smiling. So I'm just gonna go with the flow and enjoy every minute this whole experience.
I'm proud of being able to call you a friend. Once again, best of luck, and see you on the other side, right?
See you on the side, my friend. God bless, man. Thank you, bro.
What's up? How you doing?
Very good.
And we just talked to Stanimal.
Oh, yeah?
You know Stanimal?
Yeah.
He said he's gonna win hands down. Nobody else has a chance. Period. That's what he said.
Then he didn't count me as the competition yet.
I asked him specifically, "You're gonna win?" He said yes.
Okay.
And I just wanted to hear your opinion on that.
Of course, I mean, everyone says it always. I mean, you shouldn't ever do a contest not believing you should win. But I think, like, classic physique is a specific class. It's not just bodybuilding, so it's not about getting as big and as conditioned as possible, because then you win in open bodybuilding. But this is classic physique, so it's different from open bodybuilding. So it's a throwback to the 70s and maybe the 80s. And what I'm going to bring is exactly what they want to see from that era. So, and everybody wants to see a new Arnold on stage, and no matter who tries to, no one looks like Arnold like I do in some poses. So that's what I'm going to show everybody that someone like me from the 70s can actually do very well in classic physique, and so well that I might actually get out on top.
So you are going to bring what people want to see.
Yeah, I believe so.
And so I don't even have to ask about your placing, because you basically just answered that one. You're from, where are you from originally?
The Netherlands.
That's pretty close to me. I'm from Germany.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so maybe you gotta go catch a workout someday, right?
Yeah, we should. It's not too far.
We can meet in the middle.
Yeah, we can.
And man, I'm a little jet lagged, so sorry. You're probably more tired than I am, but I'm complaining.
So how was your...
This is your first Olympia,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you got up there, you shot up pretty fast, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So how does that feel?
Well, it feels like I already knew that I was going to end up at the Olympia at some point. But this year, it's been like at the start of this year, I wasn't even an amateur NPC athlete.
Exactly.
I did my first show as an NPC athlete, just in general, and I won my pro card there. Then win a pro show, and then qualify for the Olympia at the same time. I mean, it just went perfectly. So I'm very fortunate to be here, and it's just very exciting to be in Las Vegas to do my first Olympia.
Oh, that's just what Derek Lunsford from the 212. He did the same thing like last year.
Oh,
yeah, he won his pro card, did the Tampa Pro a week later. Yeah, won that one, and then he did the Olympia like 4 weeks later.
Oh, that's cool. That's amazing.
Maybe you could talk to him about that. He's over there.
Yeah.
For the fans in Germany, I want to say thank you for the interview.
No problem.
And can we get an original 70s throwback bicep shot for the camera?
Bicep shot.
Yeah. Come on, let's see some muscle. Let's see some flesh there. Thank you very much, man.
No problem.
And just so you got a YouTube channel? It's called
I did. Vintage Genetics.
Vintage Genetics. And you also got a clothing line.
Yeah, I do. It's also called Vintage Genetics, vintagegenetics.com. All of this is available on there and a lot more. Really throwing it back to the old school style. And that's what I love to represent.
I just wanted to throw it out there, give you a little, you got to make that money, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, man. Goodbye. So the question is, Stanimal, you know Stanimal?
I know Stanimal.
Yeah. He said he's going to win tomorrow. Tomorrow, right? Is it tomorrow?
Stanimal's never going to win.
He said he's going to win, hands down. There's no contest. You just said.
I just said he ain't gonna win tomorrow. That's for sure. I like Stan though. I'm not gonna talk shit about Stan, but he ain't gonna win tomorrow. So sorry about that. Je m'excuse, Stanian. He's French, so.
French people.
All right. You heard it from Chris Bumstead himself, but who's gonna win instead?
Chris Bumstead himself.
Thank you very much, man. Good luck. You heard it. Ihr habt's gehört. How you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you, brother.
You're here for the win, right?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I'm coming to win. Nothing. Only Mr. Olympia back with me to Middle East. That's it.
That's what you're here for. That you've worked hard for. I'm sure, very hard.
I think you see me all the year. You see me when I'm in Petersburg. I'm lean. I train hard all the year. I'm not sleeping in the home. I'm working very hard to be here in this time, to be ready to Mr. Olympia. Hey, brother.
Good luck. Best of luck. You're always so kind. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, brother.
And, we're gonna see you on stage Saturday. Hopefully take the title on Saturday, and then bring the Sandow back to Kuwait, as you said.
Yeah, for sure. This is a promise. Yeah.
That's a promise? Okay, man. Bam.